You're on.
I'm on. We're on. You're on. Hello. Hi. Hello.
I'm new.
Mark is nude, and that's
No,
Mark.
from Joe Dirt. He goes, I don't know what to do. I'm new.
I don't remember that part. Is Joe Dirt saying that? That doesn't sound very David. David Spade has a lot of confidence. I mean, Joe Dirt has a lot of confidence.
I don't know why that always
I've been
pops.
watching Landman. I'm having a tough time associating.
Hasn't started yet.
No, since we thought from the last episode, we thought it was November 6th because I'm an idiot. It was like, well, let's just rewatch season 1.
Did you remember any of it?
I remembered Billy Bob Thornton was in it. I remembered all the stuff, yes.
You didn't do Tulsa King.
I know there's new content there, but knowing that Landman starts Sunday, the new season is out, I didn't want to get.
You can't mix your shows.
I can't have too many ice creams open at the same time. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Are you lactose intolerant?
I am.
Does that stop you from eating ice cream, though? I am, too. That's the best part about eating ice cream.
Other people in the house make me not eat ice cream.
Oh, you get a little farty?
I do get a little farty.
You know how a foam latte makes me farty, Zoolander. Anyway, we've got to. I only get either nothing happens or I go through a bit of a dairy cleanse.
Ah.
And it's thorough and it's, dare I say, violent at times. But sometimes you want to have that kind of shock to the system.
Did you ever figure out maybe it's the flavor that you choose on the ice cream?
I don't really chew it. I just let it melt in my mouth and then pick. I don't really pick it. I have a spoon. I'm going to see if Mark's head will explode. It's getting close. It's starting to kind of bulge out like Mount St. Helens. Assume that the theme music is run by now. Speaking of that theme music, just want to give a quick shout out because I feel like we've been very negligent. We have original music. We're a pretty low level podcast. Although if you just tell 800 of your friends each, we'll have about 1,600 more listeners next week. But for the caliber and tenure of podcasts that we are, I think other podcasts are envious that we have an original score. And we're very happy with that. And we happen to know the composer and performer. And thanks, Big Cat and friends and Paul. I think just Big Cat and Paul to put that together. So
I believe so. And
we appreciate it. And I think Paul listens. I think Paul's on tour right now with a band called Gleemer. He's it's like a Colorado band, but when they go on tour, they take him with. And they've been to some cool, they've been across the pond.
Wow.
That band, yeah. So
nice.
Kind of a shoegazy, I think, maybe is how you describe them, or maybe a little more of a downbeat kind of band, but they must be good if Paul's in it. So shout out Gleemer, Gleemer. Think from Colorado, but give them a listen. Maybe I'll find some Gleemer and put it in the show notes. I'll do that. So that's cool. So thanks, Big Al, who I call the Big Cat, and other assorted names. For providing us great music.
Yes, thank you.
What else is going on, Mark? Oh, by the way, you're Mark, right?
I am Mark.
And you're a what?
Taurus.
Libra? Oh, shit. That's why the cards keep coming back. Anyway, you're an ascertainer, sir.
I am an ascertainer.
And you're a veteran. Happy Veterans Day. Thanks for being a veteran of a foreign war and winning. A lot of people give you the credit. Flying them fucking supplies over and then doing some cool dark missions, too, I heard. Dark mission. That's what I call it after I eat a lot of ice cream too. Just fun fact. You ever eat a ice cream cone that's got been dipped in chocolate? In theory, that's going to go well. But then between just regular ambient temperature, look it up, and eating it doesn't hold its integrity. You're going to get chocolate on your shirt, or do you just deep throat that fucker?
No, I tried to eat all the chocolate off first.
You're a chipper?
I am.
I'm a chipper on a Eskimo bar, thing on a stick with what do you call it? Ice cream bar. What's the best frozen confectionery? confection ice cream treat?
I would say an ice cream bar.
Plain?
me.
No nuts or no nothing. Just vanilla ice cream with a chocolate coating on a stick.
Oh, yeah, I could eat a box of those.
Where are you at on drumsticks? Drumstick offers far more variety than the one you just described. While good, I like a little Heath bar in mine, little almonds, perhaps.
I did
feel
get
crispy.
the cement
Mixer?
at Culver's.
Yeah.
It was very good, but I'm trying to cut sweets out.
Because you're trying to what? You're trying to fucking ride a horse in the Derby? Jesus, Mark. You should eat more calories.
No, but I'm trying to eat the right calories.
You want to get a gut. A gut on a skinny guy is hot. That's the new thing. It's called a dad bod. And it worked for Dale Gribble. Is that his name on King of the Hill? See his wife? She's smoking hot.
Isn't she a cartoon character?
Really? All right. Well,
welcome to the Ascertainers, and my partner is Jim.
That's me, Drumstick Jim. That's what they call him.
So that's what you're going with as your top ice cream treat.
Well, kind of as Shirley Partridge would say on that one album, favorite color depends on mood. Sometimes you want an ice cream sandwich really bad.
Those are good.
But if you get an ice cream sandwich, it's got to be the vanilla ice cream, not the
right.
They got the Neapolitan ones. No, thank you.
If you don't leave it in the wrapper, you get some of the outside.
Sticks to your fingers. I don't like that. Although, you get done, you do the scrape. So if you have like pointy teeth, that would be good. You haven't have flat teeth. You're ground on. I don't like a beaver. I think in 10 years I would be like just nubs by my gums. How's that work? How do teeth stay together, man? They do a lot of work. That's can look into that. Have Diane look that up on AI. I have I guess it's exciting news, but it's I'm a little melancholy about this news. But listener Pat asked after Charlie, so it was after we got done recording the last one, or right around the same time. He says, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "No." I said, "You didn't come on as a guest, so we canceled the podcast." And he goes, "Oh, I was too busy packing to move to Florida."
They were talking about it last time we were together.
On the 5th, I think we record later and we go over to his, he's having one last poker game. I won't be in town. It's December 5th. I'm going to be in New York with Ace Frehley, back in the New York groove. Anyway, Pat and Sue, excellent people. And yes. Florida's lucky to have its newest residents, but we'll miss them.
We will.
But it's a happy thing. I'm not sad. You're sad. I think they're happy to get the hell out of Minnesota. They are slightly against a lot of the policies of Minnesota, a.k.a. paying taxes. Florida's a no-tax state, baby. And no snow, or not much.
I don't mind the winters. The taxes, I do mind.
Well, I don't think it's going away anytime soon there, Fredo.
I don't think so either.
Okay, so a couple things from the last episode. One, I said the Kiss Alive 2 was a great album when we were bemoaning the death of Ace Frehley. And I meant Kiss Alive. I don't even know what's on Kiss Alive 2. But Kiss Alive 1 was just raw and different. And like what you heard it the first time, you can't hear it again kind of a thing. That kind of record. And another classic back in the old days where you would just spin it on the turntable and you would just open up the double album and see the photos. And it's just, man, pre-cable. You had to use your imagination. And I have no complaints about that aspect of my life.
Even when they went to CDs.
The thing is, though, is about that time you could watch it on a video. And I think that it's really weird. I just heard, who Paul Harvey is?
Yes.
I think Paul Harvey is an American treasure. But because he talked about like when he was growing up, he's older than us. When you would listen to something on the radio, you got to create your own vision of what you were hearing and stuff. So fast forward a little bit and you're the guy listening to Kiss and you're just looking at these still pictures. And fast forward a little bit further, you're listening to Van Halen and looking at this still picture of David Lee Roth. You knew where this is going, right? And then you see a video of David Lee Roth and go, God, I wish I hadn't seen that. I like the still picture David Lee Roth way better. So people that were born into the current technology, videos, you can, people that didn't, how do you say it? Kids that were born in the digital age, I don't like that term one bit. They got robbed of the ability to imagine things. So everything is just so real. It's just so, I don't know. There's probably a word for that. But the ability to just think is gone because it's just like, boop, that's what that looks like because I've showed it to you. Can you imagine what a sunset looks like? Yeah, I can. It's like, nope, here's 59 sunsets. And
even if they saw a sunset, they'd be looking through it through their phone.
Right. Yeah, another
and
thing.
enjoying
So
it.
they're getting only this little lens, I guess you would say. But yeah, anyway.
I used to listen to Mystery Theater on the radio with hosted by E.G. Marshall.
Yes. And that's when I first learned what a muted trombone sounded like, because that's what they would always have at the very end of the narrator talking. They get back into the story or throw it to commercial with the and we would do that driving in the car. The old man would have that on because we usually listen to radio at the house. I mean, we had a fucking TV and stuff and the Sears catalog. But in the car, like driving late at night and it's like, raining out and shit. I mean, some of that stuff would just scare the shit out of you. Like the come in. Sorry. That was me walking on one leg and knocking on a door at the same time. See, I'm a little got some work to do with the sound.
But you had to use your imagination of everything going on.
What do they call it? They call it theater of the mind, didn't they? Or did you already say that?
I did not.
Well, could have.
I didn't know they called that.
I think that's exactly. I think that's what the narrator of that show called it. Like Lamont Cranston, the narrator for The Shadow. Only the Shadow knows. So
I never watched that either.
Neither did I, but I just knew that he was the narrator because that was the name of a popular Minneapolis band at one time. So that was my Kiss Alive 2 or Kiss Alive 2. You said you had fentanyl, but you didn't feel it. And then you had Lista something. Are you sure they didn't give you Retsyn, which was the active ingredient in dentine gum? Because it was something that had like a Retsyn sound to it. Maybe they just give you... What happened to Retsyn is what I'm saying. Because they used to put 2 drops in every piece of dentine. It's got to be a thing. I bet there's like barrels of it. I wonder what the minimum quantity of a Retsyn you could buy. Is it like a syringe full or is it like 55 gallons?
Did they make it out of asbestos?
Burned a little. I don't know. Homework. You got the time? I'll put you on that one. Mark, would you care to tell us next week what Retsyn?
No. When I leave this basement, I'll never think of Retsyn again.
I want to compliment you on your ability to shirk you got 7 days between now and the next time we sit down. And Mr. Putty, I think you just look at a wall the entire time and drive your motorcycle.
Well, you got football.
You drive a motorcycle or ride it? You ride a motorcycle. Okay. You got football.
Got football. Air Force playing tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Who are they playing?
I think Syracuse.
Okay, that game's in at like 2:30?
11 to 2:30, yeah.
Okay, well then when you're back from the dentist, because that's what time you go to the dentist, it's 2:30.
Win or lose, I have to recover from that because it takes a lot of energy to watch.
Okay, so you can't look up what Retsyn is during the recovery.
It's more that...
That's like the perfect thing to do as you're recovering.
You give me this homework that I don't really care to do. It's not like I don't have the time. I just don't care to do it.
Oh, I think I found where my liver abscess is. Something hurts inside me. By the way, how's that Gatorade tonight?
Good. Very good.
I go, Mark, I think you had a different color last week. And what did you say?
Always drink fruit punch.
Okay, I'll bite. You ever thought about trying blue or...
No, I've tried orange.
So you have tried, you're saying you have tried others.
I have tried others.
How many? One? Best one is lemon lime.
Oh,
God,
no.
Pretty good.
No.
Chris has this thing called liquid IV. Maybe you should have been on that and you would have stayed out of the hospital. It's like an electrolyte powder kind of situation.
Yes, I've seen that.
And they have Rainbow Sherbet is the one she really likes, which I also like. And then they have a lemon lime one. It tastes just like Gatorade. And I'm for it.
I think we had watermelon. Oh, don't ever get watermelon.
You know what? My daughter-in-law, her favorite White Claw is watermelon. And we're not going to fight over the last watermelon, I can tell you that, because
it might be better
I don't get it.
As a seltzer, as a something to mix in your water. It's not good.
I've tried watermelon like not LaCroix, but like what's the one? Waterloo. You know Waterloo? Waterloo used to have coconut, and it was the shit. And now it's as soon as I told my brother Steve, I go, oh, you gotta try the coconut Waterloo. They said, discontinue. Make some other crappy flavors, but stop making coconut because Jim likes it.
watermelon is only good in those little hard candies.
Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are a little, like a hard Tootsie Roll that'll pull a filling just by looking at it.
And it's never wrapped tight. It's always...
Or there's always a piece of wrapper stuck to it. You gotta fish that out of your beak later. It's like, what?
Those are the ones that were in the sun too long.
How do you spell sun?
Oh, it's awful. Jim.
I'm not Jim. You're Jim. I figured out, I'm going to my last thing till we turn it over to you for your topic. So I figured out what it was the last time we recorded pre-Mark's hospitalization. And if you don't know what that's all about, you got to listen to the last episode. Psych. Ha! See, that's how you get people to listen. Cliffhangers, reverse cliffhanger. It was Robert Redford. And we got done with the episode and you said, I thought we could get a lot more out of Robert Redford dying. And it was as if you didn't think Robert Redford gave enough by dying, that we had to further disappoint by not talking about it more. Who doesn't like Robert Redford? He's like Jello.
Well, you said you never saw any of the movies, so
I
you
saw
had
The
nothing.
Sting. I saw Jeremiah Johnson. Did he have other movies?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance.
I think I saw that one. That jumped off the thing at the end. Ugh.
3 Days of the Condor.
Nope. What was that about?
He's working in some government.
Great story. Anyway, I think we're done now.
It has lots of horses.
You know how long I've been waiting to just shut you down again on that? Oh, it has horses in it? Any spaceships?
Arrows, spaceships. Had it all.
3 Days of the Condor had horses? It sounds like a war movie or something. Is a condor like the actual bird?
It was all about the bird.
Please tell me.
He was like a Jane...
Goodall?
Yeah, Goodall.
I think we said that wrong. Goodall? It's Roger Goodall.
Goodall.
Maybe it's Goodall. Goodall. But the apes could say it better than me. I mean, it's like, I'm going to go kind of Edmund Fitzgerald on this one here. Like, nobody looks at the Edmund Fitzgerald from by the way, anniversary thereof. Nobody looks at that from the perspective of the lake. They look at it as so sad for those sailors, but for the lake, it was a pretty triumphant day. Anyhow, Jane Goodall is this, she was the best. It's like, tell me again what you did. You went out in the woods and sat around. You could be Jane Goodall from the sounds of it.
I know nothing of her studies or works.
Well, she just had, she must have brought a camera person, or maybe she was the first like TikToker, because someone filmed all that shit. But it was like,
did she prove something? Did she?
I don't know. She got the Chubb group to throw her a few dimes, I guess, in the McKnight Foundation. These are all the Bremer Foundation. I don't think it was Dick Bremer either. He was the twins guy. But yeah, Jane Goodall, rest in peace. But sounds to me like you did what I do when I go bow hunting. Sit around a tree. Did you get anything? No, but I hunted hard. Oh, fine. Nah, forget it. Not worth it. Okay. Let's talk about Robert Redford a little more. He was a sex symbol.
He was.
I think a reluctant one. You think he's got a good body count, though? You think he was just freaking plowing through them?
And he started the Sundance Film Festival for all these up-and-coming independent film directors.
I did not know that. Let me cup my chin into my fist and tell me more, Mark. This is what Riveted looks like.
And he was in a lot of the Marvel movies.
What you talking about, Willis? Like as a real-life guy or a animated shit?
A real-life guy. But
was he was he a superhero or just like
no, he was like a senator.
What's his best movie?
Sting, I think.
It's what I saw. I'll give you that. I thought Jeremiah Johnson was a good movie because it had almost no dialogue, right? I mean, to me, that's what I took out of it was everything. It was like kind of left a lot to the imagination. It's like, what is this guy thinking? He wasn't talking the whole time. The Ascertainers listeners would like to imagine an Ascertainers episode. We should just crack the mics and breathe into them.
I don't think that movie had the female demographic. I think that was a kind of a guy's movie. Is that sexist?
By the way, it had Robert Redford in it, so I think the women were just fine.
Yeah, but he was wearing a beard, and
I bet they liked it even better because he wasn't yapping. They could just fill in their own blanks, if you know what I mean. Wow. Ooh, right in the blank.
He wasn't the first choice to be in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Hold on. Was Paul Newman the first guy that they knew they were going to have?
Yeah, Paul Newman was already an established actor.
So
Redford was up and coming.
Without saying it, do you know who the first guy was that they wanted?
I don't.
I bet it was Javier Bardem, very young, nearly a baby, but he would have been perfect in the role. Infant Javier Bardem. Do you know, do you remember the movie Snatch?
Oh, yeah.
Was he Frankie Four Fingers? Or am I thinking, no, that's not him. Who was Frankie Four Fingers? He also had this interesting way of talking. He had the same kind of speech coach as Javier Bardem.
Something like Bernard.
Oh, Benicio del Toro. That's who I meant. He would have, him would have been better than infant Benicio del Toro.
He was good in The Usual Suspects because you never understood a word he said.
He's great at Snatch.
He is good in Snatch.
So new. I love the movie Snatch. If you haven't seen it, turn off this episode. Probably heard enough. Well, you probably already turned it off, really. So I'm speaking to nobody right now. But the movie it's just called Snatch. It's got Brad Pitt. It's got Jason Statham and Benicio del Toro. And the one guy that died, it's in all the gangster movies. You know what I'm talking about? Dennis Farina. How about that?
He was an actual policeman.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I
think he was
fine actor. Everything he's in, he's great. He's actually not a really good actor, but you smile when you see him in a scene. How about that?
That was very good.
I feel like I emoted some saliva.
You did not.
Side. Mark's sitting on my lap now. That's our new thing because we miss each other so much that we're sharing a mic.
Don't bounce me that fast.
Oh, did you have ice cream? Okay. I think I would know.
No, but that's probably Guy Ritchie's best movie.
I know of one other, and that's Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. And it needed subtitles. It was too British for me. But isn't there another one?
There is another one.
Do you know
a couple more? I don't recall.
Snatch was just so good. And he was going home to the arms of Madonna at the time.
He was.
He was married to Madonna. Boy, that'll make you work hard. Keep you out of the house, I bet. Okay, Nolan, we're shooting late tonight. Why don't you go back in your cage or whatever Did you ever find Madonna hot?
Maybe when she was 20 years old.
I found her sexy, but not hot. Now, there's a distinction. It had to do with what she could sell, like the little socks with the little ruffles and shit and that stuff. But just plain old Madonna. And they showed like, oh, she had nudes before she got famous. And I'm like, I'm good. That's, she just, I don't know.
Wow, you're very critical of Madonna.
I very rarely will say that nude is disappointing, but for her, it was like, meh. I don't do that kind of thing anymore.
Sorry, Madonna. You can come on the podcast.
Give us a call. You and David Lee. We got two mics. David Lee Roth and Madonna at the same time. Should we start a feud with Madonna? See if
I think you already did.
That jumps the ratings. Otherwise, we can pick anyone from The View, probably. Oh, what?
Where did that come from?
Oh, The View. What kind of view? Oh, okay. Well, did you have something about Charlie Daniels you want to talk about?
I did. I was talking about a song, and it's about a guy traveling cross country and his car breaks down in the South. He's a hippie, and I couldn't come up with it, but it was Uneasy Rider by Charlie Daniels Band.
Would I know it if I heard it?
Yes.
How does it go? Could you hum a few bars?
It's more of a narration. There's not much singing in it.
How about we do this? Let's look at Jerry. I was taking a trip out to LA. Oh, it sounds just like a LA via Omaha.
That's it.
Oh my God! I thought that was Jerry Reed. I didn't know that was Charlie Daniels. I'm very familiar with the song, and I heard about 8 seconds of it, and I go, "Oh, L.A. via Omaha." Yeah, and I go, I thought that was the guy that did the streak, Jerry Stevens or Jerry Reed, Steve Stevens. Steve Stevens is Billy Idol's guitarist, but sorry, I'm a student of music. I didn't even get him on that one.
I'm not paying attention.
So mad when I said I'm a student of comedy.
Another one is The South's Gonna Do It Again. You mentioned that song before because they mentioned 9 different bands.
Yeah, Jerry,
Barefoot
Jeff,
Jerry,
and well, didn't he reference himself too? CDB.
But he's not counting CDB.
Do you think he gets money for all the CDB sale? Is that CBD or
close?
I've been stopping by Charlie Daniels payments, his Patreon.
But it was a cool sound that he had. playing the fiddle in rock songs is...
Would you say that there's a new category of music called outlaw country? Was he on the front edge of outlaw country, perhaps? It was really crossover rock country.
Yes.
Yeah, I said that was one of my first concerts. Oh my shit! I always said that Rush was my first. I saw Head East when I was in like 10th grade, and they didn't even finish a show. It was a turd show, so I don't count that one. Junior year, I saw Rush, but after Rush, at the end of my senior year, we drove up to the Met and saw Charlie Daniels. That's where I got the big redneck to buy me a beer, and he didn't give it to me. He enjoyed my beer and my change.
Wow, look at this.
You didn't know this?
Yes, but you never said it was a Charlie Daniels band concert.
That's where a redneck would show up to teach a kid a valuable lesson he's talking about years later. Whenever something really bad happens and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted, and maybe you felt pretty shitty about it, just know that in about anywhere from 10 to 30 years, you're going to be telling that story and laughing about it. So it gets better.
You get rednecks at Rush concerts.
I saw a black guy at a Rush concert once, and the last one I went to. So I went to 10 Rush concerts. I saw one black guy, and it was the best. He was so cool. He was just...
You'll never see a woman at a Rush.
I took Krista at least one. I cried after, so she didn't like that part. It was Roll the Bones, which was 1990, let's call it 1992. Let's see, they did their last tour in about 2022, and after Roll the Bones, I was in the car. I'm going, that was it. We'll never see them again. They're done. They're like a bad penny. They just keep showing up. Still not going, by the way. I feel I've softened my stance that they shouldn't do it, because I bet they'll bring a lot of I bet they'll make it a real kind of variety show kind of a thing, and be very relaxed and fun, but I could be wrong too.
You're definitely wrong. Devil Went Down to Georgia. You know that song.
I think I could do the Devil Went Down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. And then Johnny comes in somehow. Johnny then got a fiddle. No, he made a deal for his, he goes...
Fiddle made of gold.
Fiddle made of gold. And if you, tried to bet the devil that he could play better than him. And if he lost, it would cost him his soul. Otherwise, he got the fiddle made of gold. It rolls off the tongue just like that. It's almost exactly like that.
Everyone goes, oh, well, I think the devil played better.
Fuck. Literal much? Or that's a Star Wars, Harry Potter, spaceships, horses kind of guy, right?
A lot of people still think the devil played better than Johnny did.
I have never for a second thought about that. My entire life, I listened to the shit out of that song. I'm like, the devil took that one. He arpeggiated that.
Well, you're not a student of music.
I had no chance. I was set up for failure. You're right, Mark. You're absolutely right. I can't even. My hands are in the air. Now, do you think that Vitor or the Snow Dog won that battle, Mark? Let me go and out nerd you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, thank you. Team Jim, Rush fans, the legendary battle of Vitor and the Snowman from Rush's second album. They were kicking that out in their early 20s. It's a battle between Vitor, the Prince of Darkness, and the Snow Dog, who was apparently represented good. Snow Dog was the guitarist. Vitor was the bass player. And it is a mighty battle. It's hard to say that, Vitor won because he was a bass and the other guy was a fucking guitar. You've never heard it? I guarantee you've heard it. I played it for you.
You keep talking about this Rush thing, and I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Is that like a ice cream? Is that like a restaurant? What is this Rush?
It is an ice cream restaurant. You were right. You nailed it. Wow. And you claimed to like ice cream. See, I'm going to get you into this. Did you like the Vitor cone or the Snow Dog sundae? You want to go more Charlie Daniels, the best.
He is in the Cheyenne Frontier Days, Daddy of them all, Hall of Fame.
Where is Mr. Chuck Daniels? I believe, is it Georgian? Do you know his birthplace?
I thought it was Georgia, that's where they played out of
Cheyenne. I know that much. So how did you get that accolade?
I don't know. I lived in Cheyenne, and Frontier Days is the huge rodeo that they call Daddy of them all, and it's a great week of rodeo.
Is it true that you just heard it was the daddy of them all was in town and you?
I got to show up and see what this is
there.
all
It's like,
about.
what are these horses doing here? Thumbs down, Yelp.
That one is the daddy of them all. Woo!
Are you talking about a horse's huge cock, Mark? Oh, my word. Do I lack subtlety?
You do.
Lack innuendo?
We try to leave that up to the listener's imagination.
The theater of the mind. Yes. I can fix it. How to go again? Horse, members only. So, do you ever have a members only jacket?
I never did have one.
That's where that came from. It was derived from. I had a members only jacket. It was gray and it was cool as shit, dude.
Weren't they just a flimsy
like
windbreaker?
It's a windbreaker, man.
With members only sewn on.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's all you need.
Charged you an exorbitant amount of money. Things like that, I don't understand.
It seemed like the right amount of money to get chicks, Mark.
Did you get some?
Some? How do you define some?
Did you get one?
More than plural chicks? Two? Yes, two. Yes, I did.
And they mentioned the members only as the reason.
It was just like the poster. And then I had the pants that were really tight around the ankles and those silly looking shoes that were like had no sole on them. It was like a mime, really. A mime with acne.
I guess I don't know what the ones with no soles. I don't remember.
They were like kind of like think early 80s. You were wearing combat boots, of course, fighting for the country.
I remember earth shoes.
I wore earth shoes. I also had Achilles problems. You would think that it would be better, though, because it would have been a constant. You had to stretch. Every step you stretched.
Yeah, you were going uphill all day long.
Yeah, those. And you also, what kind of pants would be hitting the tops of those earth shoes?
Would they be flared jeans?
They would be bell bottoms. Hell yeah. So you really couldn't see. It's like, oh, I got earth shoes. And it's like, oh, no one could tell because my huge bell bottoms are. And then once you got into the 80s, it was these little, they were like, I don't know how you describe them. But it was like, think Richard Gere in like American Gigolo, what he would wear.
Never saw.
Oh, don't even tell me you never saw Richard Gere. You auditioned for that role. Is that why? Because you got so mad you didn't get it?
Is it a good movie? Did you enjoy it?
I never saw it.
You can admit to seeing a movie. I just never saw it.
I don't know if I have. I just pictured that Richard Gere would be wearing. It was that era.
Or would it be something Don Johnson would be wearing in Miami Vice?
Yes. There you go. With a members only jacket. Although it was Miami, they didn't wear a lot of jacket.
Wore the pastel.
Flowered shirts and that kind of shit. Yeah. Well, I'll somehow look it up for you. Joe Jackson looked sharp. Except he was more pointy. His were more fashionable, but you're in the same league.
Look over there.
Where?
You did that well.
Is She Really Gone Out With Him was a phenomenal song. And Joe Jackson was really basically just a jazz guy that wrote a good rock song. So he might have had one other song in the charts, but they were always, Steppin' Out. It's the most jazz song you're ever going to hear. But that's back when the top 40 had all kinds. They had disco, they had country, they had fucking rock, they had it all. They had Helen Reddy, whatever the hell she was, or they were, whatever she went with.
I Am Woman.
I Am Woman. Angie's Room. That was a bad song. If you want to get the heebie-jeebies, no, Angie Baby is what it's called. Angie Baby, you're a special lady. It was about a person with insane mental illness. Oh, it's.
I'll have to listen to that.
I'll put that in the notes. It's like. And that was on the radio. People are like, oh, yeah, I love this song. It's like, oh, my God. It's not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not it's an odd celebration, an odd thing to feature in a song that is marginally upbeat. I always thought it was a very dark song. And then I'm like, why does this make me feel weird? Not like Climbing a Rope and Jim around that same time, but Gym Class, not GYM, Jim.
It's good to put that distinction in there.
Thanks. Just a little too late, though. Anyway, so.
Where were we tonight?
Your car?
We were in my car. I drove.
I got real sleepy. Remember that? Then it was like 3 hours later. I don't know what happened after that, but.
You had a good time.
I thought we were going to go to Newt's.
We did. We had a wonderful time.
I deviated. I made a horrible choice in my life, and I stopped getting just a regular burger. When I say regular burger, I'm not talking like just a hamburger with a bun, but they started making smash burgers, and I really was taken by the smash burger concept because it's kind of cool. There's got a little texture, a little crunch on the edge of the meat and shit. But tonight I said, you know what? I'm just going to get me an old-fashioned regular mushroom Swiss burger, and it was fantastic. Fantastic. Go to Newt's, Apple Valley, Minnesota. Somehow they stayed open, even though the ascertainers weren't pushing them for a month. They actually got busier. They might pull the sponsorship, although they got away on half price tonight because Mark ain't drinking for a bit on account of his liver. How's your liver? Liver update.
Good.
Thanks, Mark. Okay, anyway, go to Newt's. So he didn't get his sponsor beer, but I did, and it tasted fantastic. I was drinking for two. It tasted fantastic.
We got to see a lot of the old neighborhood, Jim's current neighbors.
We saw a ton.
So
Todd, OG Todd.
Yeah.
His amazing wife, Sheila. And then Jeff was there. Bill S., whose wife, Carla S., I would love to have on the podcast. And I think she'll acquiesce at some point. She'll come on with Jeff's wife. Jeff was there, Stan's wife, whose wife is Amy. Amy and Carla, you've been chosen. Come on appear on the podcast.
Good save.
What you do after that, it's on your dime, okay? But we'd love to have you. And Bruce and Jenny. So
yeah, it was a good time.
It's all good. Kind of had a pull tab roller coaster that, anyway. We were down, then we were even, then I went back down. But, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm probably down about the same amount as you, but I had the
enjoyment of playing longer.
I guess. I don't know. Check us out on Facebook. Terrible.
Get a hold of us.
Mark's going to post a picture, I think, on Facebook. So check us out there.
Yeah, a couple. And get a hold of us at TheAscertainers@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Mark.
And we'll see you next time.
I can't wait.
Bye.